You know, some things just make you smile.
But folks, we are recycling old pipe. Hey, how'd that sound?
Up, selling up. I don't know.
I just wondered if it, sounded better than too lazy to go get the pen from the house. I've never let truth get in the way of a good story, as y'all have noticed.
Now, just to make myself not be miserable, let's loosen these straps. I'm gonna keep them on there, but I'm gonna loosen them up so I have some wiggle.
Call that wiggle room.
Yeah, we gotta move it up and down, get the everything in it.
You didn't disturb those spiders, did you?
Probably not. They're probably in my shirt or in my pants or my shoes. It's keeping safe.
I've heard they just bite once or twice.
They say if you bother them or they don't bother them, they don't bother you. Almost.
Darren, I have never bit a spider in my life.
So I figure I'm good, right?
Yeah, if you haven't bit one, they shouldn't have any animosity towards you or anything.
Huh.
So folks, always remember, just don't bite spiders or mosquitoes, and they shouldn't bite you back. Not about the work, folks, about these stupid jokes we're telling. He had the wrong circle on the wrong side there.
So now we'll ask the fan base, which pump, white or black? Since you guys can't answer by the time we do it, hope we chose right.
I think it'll be 50-50, one or the other.
All right. I think this one's that clear, so let's put it in the water first. All right, air. I gotta look at the bottom. The only one that's really straightforward is water. And that's that shortest one. Doing a little thinking first, maybe make my life easier after. Water, air on the same side.
Won't you use that liquefier, that cleaner on it too, both the purple cleaner and the glue, just to be a added safety, because it would liquefy the PVC. Folks, what this cleaner does, it makes the PVC pipe sticky on the outside. It makes it a little bit, dissolves a little of it.
Shortest is water one. I'm putting glue on the air one. I'm gonna put glue on the water. Put glue on the air. Put more glue on the air. I'll put more glue on the air. I'll put more glue on the water.
Will they come out of pants, do you know?
Not really. Or shirts. All right. Water, air, and water.
All right. Now let's set it up and then put it up against that stand there. And tie a rope around it if we have to. And dope it.
Now, what we're gonna do is tie pretty much pour glue on it.
We're doing this, folks, because the wind out here is 35, 40 mile an hour gust, and we just don't want it to blow over till it dries. We've learned by using PET and PVC together, you have to let it won't instantly set. It takes 30 minutes or so. So what he's doing now is just overdoing it. I made the holes in that loose and slopping because I had trouble with getting it too tight for so many times. I said, well, I'll just put another, probably 1/8 of an inch more. And so it's a little loose and slopping, but it still works with regular PVC. But when you use PET and PVC together, only the glue holds it.
Yeah, it doesn't get a chemical bond like PVC and PVC or.
But I made it extra
Yeah.
strong and extra deep, so I think the glue will hold it in there. It's not that much pressure involved.
Yeah, even with our higher pressure, we're still probably less than 40 psi.
Just remember, folks, sometimes in life you're the hammer, and then sometimes you're the nail.
He likes to be messy. He played the mud when he was a kid.
Well, I'll be honest. I only get this glue to work about one time. I mean, guaranteed. Anytime I do a PVC project, which is all the time, I have to go get new glue. Now I put I've done it where I've done it right, tightened everything up. I know it works. It'd be dry. And I've done it where I didn't really care and it was halfway workable. I swear, they only work once when you open, or guaranteed to work only once.
The other
All right,
one we
so-
tried was a little bit
It had aged.
it had aged, and it just doesn't work. So, folks, if you do this, be sure to use fresh. It just
Fresh
doesn't
glue.
work.
I don't know. If anybody has a great tip on how to keep your glue good more than once, let me know.
That's what happened with the other pipe. We used too old a glue. Okay, what he's doing, folks, he's going to try to just use the one snatch block with this thing he's going to drop, so it'll drop straighter down and not have the problem with the snatch block catching on the bottom. Now, if it works, he's brilliant. If it doesn't work, oh, that's a lot. You know, I don't get tired watching you much anymore.
don't?
I got that chair, you know. Whoa.
That looked weird.
Wow.
That's kind of different. Why did it? I threw it straight down. Huh.
At least if we do this, we get it to dig where you've gone with that. You know it's deeper. Okay, that's working. Oh yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You know, in Oklahoma, I think the wolves are getting lazier and lazier. What do y'all think?
Okay. He's going to hook up the other one here, folks.
Upshot is, I don't think I'm going to change anything. Kind of happy about that, actually. I'd have the one on this side. And
He's using both snatch blocks this time, so he got a little bit more strength. What he's going to do is let it in there and fill up with water. Then he's going to bounce it up and down. Yeah, that bumblebee likes you.
I don't know what that is.
I don't think it's fatal. I don't know. It's coming after you for sure, for sure. Must be the salt. Don't swat.
No, I'm just trying to move into the wind, honestly.
If you swat, folks, they do sting you. All right, deeper. Went deeper that time.
Let's get it up. Oh, it's all right.
I'm not tired at all. No. Yeah, watching you very rarely get real tired. You get things thrown at you, though, when you mention it if you're not tired. I've noticed that. But they're usually not heavy because it's too tired to throw anything heavy at you.
Let's get her up.
All right. Okay, that had mud in it.
Unless I had some mud. It is getting deeper because I have to change my wrap.
I just figured if we do it now and we sit and talk for a while, then come out and watch the pump all the mud out. I can do that quite well. A lot of people are not skilled at that. I'm good at watching TV too and finding the remote.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine you are.
Well, I mean, it's only a few places remote to be, you know.
Oh, yeah.
My thumbs have gotten extremely soft from punching those buttons on the remote. And when you have to pick up the couch and the chair to find the remote, you get real strong and build muscle. We need another victim. I hope Sean
Where's
shows up.
Did you say anything?
I was like, I thought you were supposed to be down here.
I mean, he could do 500 of them easy. Okay, what are we doing now?
Well, as you guys have been watching for the last 2 hours, we've been watching glue dry. It's been exciting. I'm glad you guys were there. We did a whole live event.
Is that similar to watching the grass grow?
It's not anywhere near that exciting. The
I
grass growing is it's more exciting by a lot.
I didn't want. I'm
Yeah,
sure
think of that-
everybody would have watched
They
it.
watched that live stream of us watching glue
They
dry.
watched eagles in nest. 24 hours.
See that one, but
But you don't think they would watch glue dry?
glue and drying. All right, let's go ahead and tighten up this hose clamp. We're doing that because when I pull it in and out, I want it to have strength, so I'm not pulling just on one of them. So if I break it, I break all of them, I guess.
Just go for broke thing.
And then I'll probably move this one up and tighten it up when it's in the hole. So let's go ahead and put this in the hole so we can work with it.
This is the new cherry bomb pump.
Extended cherry bomb pump with some structure to keep it from breaking.
We found some weaknesses in there, so we put a little bit of reinforcement in them. And we put them on 3D printer, and we used, what is that?
PETG.
PETG. It's hard to say that in one word.
All right, so that's in there. I'm not going to tie anything onto anything right now. Let's find our waste. Here's the waste.
He cheated, folks. He used and printed labels on it.
I did cheat. Let's find a 90, and then let's say we have 245s there. We wanted I want the mud as far away as possible, but then we want to make sure it is flowing half the time, so we're kind of doing both. We're taking them off and looking at it, and then I'm yelling and whining a little bit and crying.
He throws things. too,
Like a
folks.
man. I was crying like a man. Big manly
A
tears.
manly tear. Okay.
Big manly
I'm
tears.
glad he told you that, folks.
Crying like a man.
He shared more than I wanted to hear. How about y'all, folks?
Is that a little oversharing?
Oversharing.
All right, let's bring the snatch block off that, and let's hold up the pipe with it. All right.
I believe if you put a rope on a barn, you could probably fly it today.
Yeah, it is windy. But what's funny about this area, I don't know why, but it always is windy.
And this 2.5 second interval only took 4.5 hours.
Yeah, the editing made it look like I did that fast. All right. Are you pumping?
Yeah, it's more air than anything, though. There it comes.
All right.
I wonder if we can set that up in the air a little bit so we can see it.
Ladies. Now we got introduce our freshwater feed.
Whoa, we got, yes. Oh, no. Well, you can see it pump now.
Yeah, I'm not heartbroken about that. All right.
Zip tie?
I just used them all on the duck fin.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
think we're going to have to put weight on it. But it is pumping. Might push on it a little bit. Maybe not. Bubbling from the top. Is it or is it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Bubbling right there at the top.
So we have a failure, which we're not real mad about. But so you can see it, I'm gonna put it underwater, just barely. It's bubbling from the inside of it.
Which one is that on, the air or the exhaust?
There's the longest one. Is that water? That's what looks like some water one. No. No, that turns. That's exhaust. The second tallest one's exhaust. And the
Okay.
shortest one is water.
Can you see where it's coming out, roughly?
I need something.
Hold that.
Yeah, there you go. Got that. I didn't know I needed a 3-inch tap.
Going to have to stick it in the mud or the air is coming out the bottom.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Or you can just stick it on the ground up here in the air.
Yeah, it's right here in the seconds. It's broke right there at the exhaust.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah. Right at the top.
Right at the top.
Okay. I'll just
It's
I
might be
got
at the bottom. It might be in this hole. See it? Looks like it's blowing out right square here. There's a crack here.
you can see the crack.
I'm trying to.
Is it flush with the bottom or is it up a little bit? Or can
I
you
think it's
tell?
in the bottom.
Okay.
I can't really tell.
Is it leaking on this side over here? I saw some bubbles there.
Yep, looks like there's some bubbles up on this side too.
All right. I'll just make a solid top. I don't
We'll
have
make it solid next time.
Yeah. Know how to fix it. All right, folks. We had a failure.
Darren was out looking for chickens to buy, and he showed me a couple of them, and I had to tell him what a chicken looked like. Well, I showed him what a chicken looked like, and I had to go to extremes. I had to put a sign on them, make sure he didn't make a mistake next time.
Okay, folks. We're using it anyway, even though it's definitely got a hole in the top of it. We've got water on it right now, which make it lighter, but it was pumping just pure mud there for a second. Well, Darren, what have you found out? What's going on?
Well, look at all the stuff coming out now. We think for the first time in a while, we're really digging again. So, we found out the secret is we got to make this thing a digger. While it's doing the exploding and the pressure washing, we kind of need to give it a little more mechanical encouragement. How about that? If I gently lift up and down on the PVC pipe now, we're getting rocks and dirt and all sorts of stuff. So instead of picking up all that weight over and over and over, I think I just pick this pump up and down and do the same thing, and it's a lot lighter. And you can hear it has sticks and rocks and all sorts of stuff coming out now. See how thick it is? Every now and then when it gets real thick, I'll pop it up a touch, clean out the pump, like a good one here. There we go. I have a good one there. Clean itself out.
Those are rocks and those are roof parts, it looks like. All right, Darren, what are you doing now? It seems like it's a lot of junk coming out. Is this what Elon Musk taught us? Failures or how to succeed?
How you learn the most. How to learn the most as fast as you can.
Whoa.
I think I'm gonna leave it like it is until it pumps whatever it's in out. All right, give it some water. We'll give it some water so help it dig. I'm gonna let that get out of there before I move it again. Look at that.
Man. Folks, there's a lot of sticks and there's a bunch of rocks have been coming out of it. When those explosions occur, it's when all the trash comes out. That was unexpected. Darren, it seems like you took off that elbow and whatnot, and you're just squirting it right straight out.
Yep.
And what are you doing? You're picking that thing up,
I'm
slapping
picking it up and giving it a little bit of convincing go down. Then it'll really put one out.
There's a lot of limbs and rocks coming out of that
A
thing.
lot of stuff other than we just thought it was all going to be mud.
I don't mean limbs, but little pieces of roots and little pieces
Full
of fruit.
trees are coming through this 1-inch
I
pipe.
think there's a forest coming out. Now, it's just my opinion.
It has made its own wind block from all the trees shot out of the 1-inch pipe.
Is that Canadian lumber I saw? I saw a stamp on some of that.
This is some of the rules of life. When you can't get out, stop digging.